Hi and Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 8 and we will present to you our group presentation related to Corporate Social Responsibility (CSR) for TENAGA National BERHAD Company. In this group presentation, we have 4 team members, which is me, Nur Afika Nadirah binti Mahazi, and my other friends Muhammad Ashraf bin Ruslan, Fatin Nur Shafika binti Jamaluddin, and Nur Ain Sofia binti Zulutfi.
I will explain about the company background, which is TENAGA Nasional BERHAD. TENAGA Nasional BERHAD is the main energy provider in Malaysia and a top utility provider in Southeast Asia. They cooperate with various foreign countries such as United Kingdom, Kuwait, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, India, and Indonesia. Next, they also offer maintenance and repair service for machinery used in power plant. TENAGA Nasional BERHAD is a vertically integrated firm with energy generation, transmission, and distribution as a core business. The company is responsible for the largest generation capacity in Malaysia, which is 1100 megawatt.
I'm Nur Afika Nadira binti Mahazi and I'm going to continue with the next presentation and explain about the company's background. So TMB, they use the national grid, which is a loop that covers all Peninsular Malaysia, and it is controlled and run by TMB. It connects energy producers like TNB and independent power plants. The company have the goal to be ranked among the world's leading businesses and engage in energy-related activities. The company had the objective to be dedicated to provide high-caliber products and services. TNB also have the strategic plan, which is called Reimagining TNB, that have the objective to help them to achieve their goal of being listed among the top 10 global electric utilities by 2025. Their sustainability will be essential, cost-effective, and business-efficient techniques that will help them to navigate the current and future challenges in the industry. That's all from me. I will pass this presentation to my friend Fatin to explain about the next point. Thank you.
Next, I will explain about 6 core values of TENAGA Nasional BERHAD, which is integrity, collaborative, professionalism, customer centricity, forward thinking, and mindfulness. These 6 core values of TENAGA Nasional BERHAD are for the employee to believe and practice. TENAGA Nasional BERHAD first core value is mindfulness, which allows staff member the freedom to reflect and present in its fundamental flexibility, adaptability, and self-awareness. Additionally, mindfulness training for staff member can lessen emotional tiredness, boost their receptivity to a new idea, and foster compassion and empathy. The company's second core value is heavy integrity in business, which show that they will operate their organization constantly that follow a strong set of moral value and while complying with the accredited ethical guidelines. They also value integrity and encourage their employees to be honest in all aspects, whether communication with the management or leadership, as well as customer, regulators, supplier, and co-workers. Next core value is customer centricity, which focus more on customer, understand more about the customer need, and always go forward to make sure their customers are happy and satisfied with their service from TENAGA Nasional BERHAD. Other than that, TENAGA Nasional BERHAD also apply professionalism as a core value because TENAGA Nasional BERHAD is an engineering company that take care of power station, substation, and equipment. So they must work hard professionally, whether they are working at office or technical work. The fifth core value is collaborative. TENAGA Nasional BERHAD has around 22,000 employees and has many departments. So the company must collaborate to achieve a common goal in ways that will give the benefit to a company and its employees. They trust each other and believe in teamwork as a company and proactively help each other and communicate more clearly to make sure they achieve the company vision and mission. Last core value is forward thinking. This is because it will guarantee the company in future and be able to face the challenge and barrier that the company will face in advance.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurain Sofia binti Zulfi, and I will be presenting about the stakeholders of TNB's company. First of all, the stakeholders has 4 categories in it. First of all, stakeholders of customers, stakeholders of investors, stakeholders of employees, and stakeholders of communities. First of all, stakeholders of customer is TNB's customers embrace domestic customers and commercial as well as small and medium-sized enterprise corporations. From stakeholders of customers, they can enhancing the experience of the customers and the efforts of supporting energy efficiency efforts amid of the customers. Second stakeholders are stakeholders of investors. Investors are from an institutional and retail investors, analysis investors, and very potential investors with interest. TNB has project engagement platforms with the interest and TNB's company. Through engagement platforms for investors stakeholders, they click the financial results announcement, annual and sustainability reports. The investors relation events such as conference and roadshows, site visits, and annual meeting or known as AGM. The third stakeholders are stakeholders of employees. TENAGA National BERHAD has 36,307 full-time employees in TNB Group, which are excluding the contractors. As stated in the annual report of TNB, there are no boundaries in the selection of employee between men and women, and there are no strict age limits. Through stakeholders of employees, employees can enhance their working capabilities and the employees more focus on prioritizing their health, safety, and their personal well-being. The fourth stakeholders are local communities. Local communities are stated to be one of the stakeholders for TENAGA National BERHAD companies. Local communities live in the area or near areas where TENAGA National BERHAD operates, which are also includes the communities that are affected by their operations. There are some of programs or events that stakeholders of local community held. For example, CSR events, town hall, dialogue sessions indirectly face-to-face, and online program through online platforms such as social network. And the local communities can have sporting event also with the TNB companies. Through all this program, it will raise local communities' interest without having any arguments or injustice in the society.
So next, I'm going to explain about the areas of responsibility. Firstly, responsibility towards the investor. TNB will arrange an annual general meeting AGM once a year, which can help them to maintain their relationship with the investor. For the investors that have registered the meeting, they will be given gifts, goodies, food, and drinks that have been prepared by the company. Other than AGM, the investor also will be given bonus and dividend based on the amount of their investment in the company. Next is responsibility towards the community. The company holds on to the principle of what they get, they will give back. So when the company pays business zakat, they will get back some of the money that they contribute. Through that remaining money, they will give back to the Muslim community that are worth of receiving zakat through a program that called Baiti Jannati Project. For non-Muslim communities, they also have a program called Mesra Rakyat Project, which is a house project where the company will help the people that are homeless or them that do not have enough funds to have a house. Through these projects, the company has helped a lot of people and families that are really struggle to find their place of living. Next, the company also helps communities that have low income, which are B40 citizens, with the scholarship Yayasan Tenaga Nasional YTN for their further education. However, the company also will help people with disabilities that are in need of the financial support. Next is the responsibility towards the employee. For TNB employee, the company will not be biased as all of the employees will be given sponsorship for their study if they want to pursue their study, but they have to perform good quality work during their work time. For employees' children that might need scholarship, they also get the higher chances of getting the scholarship from Yayasan Tenaga Nasional YTN other than the normal applicants. Besides that, TNB also always make sure that all of the employees go through training at the company's training facility that is located in Institute Latihan Sultan Ahmad Shah Ilsas, Bangi. They have provided different types of training and skills to maintain the good quality of employees. Other than that, there are also bonuses, increments, and shares that also be given by employees according to their work performance. That is all from me. My friend Fatin will continue with the other areas of responsibilities. Thank you.
Next is responsibility towards the customer. For the customer, Tenaga Nasional BERHAD is a company that provides electrical service. The company always want to ensure that their customers are very satisfied with the service that they provide. Tenaga Nasional BERHAD also gives service to different type of customer, which are domestic customer, commercial customer, and large power customer. Next is responsibility towards the environment. For the environment, Tenaga Nasional BERHAD has many activity and program that involve the environment. The activity and program that they have done is planting mangrove tree that took place at Kampung Sungai Tiram, Dikir Perak. Another program that Tenaga Nasional BERHAD have done is firefly conservation and community project.
Next, I will present about the approach to social responsibility. For TNB, they use proactive approach for their CSR because they really give a lot of efforts in managing all of their programs through the principle that they hold, which is to give back to the community the profit that they manage to gain. They also committed to manage all of their social responsibilities in the perspective of their customers, investors, environments, and employees. Next, the company also have the alternative to always enhance their responsibilities to the general social welfare programs such as Baiti Janati and Musra Rakyat project. These have given and opened a lot of opportunities to them that needed help in terms of financial support for their living and education. They will also help people with disabilities by voluntarily giving them help in terms of financial support. This way, the company could engage more with the communities that will leave a positive impact to the people and the communities involved. Lastly, the company also voluntarily helps in environmental development, in which they have the alternatives to contribute more to the healthy and good environment with tree planting activities near Jimah East Power and Jalan Manjung Perak. Even though they did not manage to plant forest trees before, they keep maintaining their hard work by planting another tree, which is mangrove trees. This shows that the company will always seeking for opportunities to contribute even if they have failed with their plans before. That is all from me. I will pass this presentation to my friend Nur Ain Sofia. Thank you.
Two types of program that TNB companies has held in the past. First program is Project Mesra Rakyat. Project Mesra Rakyat is launched in 2013 as an outgrowth of the subsistence program. TNB are looking for the opportunities and suitable program through Project Mesra Rakyat that can be held in the contemplation of the scope for modernizing the houses of citizens that are underprivileged. Project Mesra Rakyat has a significant positive impact on everyone's lives. Through this program, at the end of the year 2017, Project Mesra Rakyat have successfully acquired RM2.8 million ringgit as for outgoings amount for modernizing 123 houses of vulnerable citizens from 30 states in this country. The second past program that TNB has held is program of Staying Active, Staying Healthy. TNB is one of long history of encouraging sports. TNB has supporting and sponsoring sport activities such as hockey sports throughout the nation since 2006. This program, which is Staying Active and Staying Healthy, set one side on helping to ensure the access of sports and hearten a healthy, also active lifestyle. Program Staying Active, Staying Healthy also provides the first step for children that age from 13 until 17 by providing them a positive encouragement of love towards sports. There are two current programs that TENAGA National BERHAD Company held. First current program is Ibl Framework. Ibl Framework is program that TNB invested significantly to subsume the sustainability of its networks by the modernization of the national grid. Through this proposed investment plan, TNB has announced that to improve the sustainability pathway into the year of 2050. TNB also will open a new growth of opportunities and always remain true to their core 14 principles and core roles, which are as the nation's energy provider.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Ruslan and I will be presenting about the second current program that TNB is carrying out, which is Village Street Light Program, LJK Lampu Jalan Kampung Program. The LJK program was introduced by the government in 2002 with the aim to ensure that public areas in remote villages in the rural areas are well lit at night, which can make transportation a lot safer. In 2020, TNB with the help of the government successfully installed 20,634 street lights in 6,397 villages. In 2021, TNB with the help of the Government of Malaysia successfully completed Phase 10 of the LJK project in October 2021, where 29,487 streetlights were successfully installed across rural areas in Malaysia. The first future program that TNB will carry out is to improve the development of electric vehicle fast charging station infrastructure along plus highways and reduce carbon emissions. TNB and the collaboration with Plus Malaysia BERHAD are working together to promote EV usage and reduce carbon emissions. The two parties are working together to promote three sustainability initiatives at the selected rest and services areas (R&R) along the plus highways, which are developing electric vehicle charging station network, installation of energy efficiency monitoring system, and installation of photovoltaic solar system. The electric vehicle charging station network will be installed at the selected R&R along the plus highways, while the energy efficiency monitoring system and photovoltaic solar systems will be installed on the roof of Ayer Keruh R&R building northbound and Tapah R&R northbound with total capacity over 360 kilowatt peak. The second future program that TNB will carry out is to help realize Ipoh as a low-carbon smart city and Bestari Sejahtera by 2030. The goal of this initiative is to reduce the amount of carbon emissions by 45% by 2030. TNB with Ipoh City Council will provide various energy-efficient products and services such as energy performance and monitoring system, photovoltaic solar systems, electric vehicle charging ecosystem, and smart meters, which are the strategies carried out to turn Ipoh into a smart city by 2030. In order to facilitate their social aid programs, TNB has their own department to manage their CSR program known as Jabatan Hal Ehwal Korporat, who sets the objective, mission and the budget needed to run their programs. TNB uses 4 continuous steps to create and manage their programs, which are known as planning, do, chat, action, or PDCA. The first step is planning. TNB creates a plan to determine what programs they want to make, who will benefit and who are involved with their programs, where their programs will be done, when and how will it be executed, and how much funds are needed. The planning process and decision making are generally centralized at the TNB headquarters. After making the plan, they will delegate their plan to the appropriate divisions at the state level to run the program. The second step is do. In this phase, the workers at TNB will start taking the appropriate actions needed to form their programs. For example, they will start getting the approval from the relevant authorities in order to conduct their social programs. After all the necessary actions are taken, they will carry out their social aid programs to achieve their desired goals. The third step is check. During this process, they will identify the problems and challenges faced by the programs and identify the efficiency of their program. For instance, they will determine whether they have enough funds to carry out the programs and whether their programs are efficient in helping the people in need. During this process, data is taken in order to provide a solution for the next step. The fourth step is action. The workers will take corrective action to improve the implementation process in order to correct the previous mistakes. For example, if the previous programs require more funding, TNB will put in more budget in order to carry out their program successfully. The corrective action will help create a new baseline for their program, and the continuous PDCA process will improve the efficiency and capability of their programs over time. Based on our research, we can conclude that TENAGA Nasional BERHAD are hugely involved in corporate social responsibility, and their efforts have massively benefited the social community in Malaysia. As the main producer and provider of electricity in Peninsular Malaysia, TNB do not just focus their goals in delivering electricity in our country, but they are also actively engaged in various aid programs nationwide, providing necessity goods for the poor, building new infrastructure, and improving the environment by encouraging tree planting and reducing carbon emissions. TENAGA Nasional BERHAD is also a company that takes care of their social responsibility towards their employees, investors, communities, and environment, which are very important aspects to have as a big company. Through the interview, we are able to acknowledge that the company has done a lot of programs in the past and will keep on doing more programs in the upcoming future that will be beneficial for us as the communities. So that's all from us. Thank you.